It's been nigh about 20 years since them Couillon fool done broke magic, and the world ain't been right since. Monster effrayant from them other worlds running round, terrorisé. And down in the bayou, in that there gris water, there's some kind of evil. C'est une sorte de démon maléfique. So beware, my friends. Go carefully. Attention, mes amis. Allez-y, pro démon. Else that murky water gonna lead you to the grave. So come with us as we go on another fool's quest. Oh, des troubles.
So, yeah, you guys rented half of, or well, most of Remy's space there. He said to use as much space as you needed for your stuff.
As long as we got enough room for Ren to play catch with himself.
Yeah. And you went and cleaned up the mess in the sewers for the fairy godfather. But you haven't touched base with him yet. And that's where we're at. What are you guys doing? You still got what, like 5 or 6 days with the house? So I think we're down to like 4 days.
Well, we were gonna move stuff out of the house to the warehouse. So.
Right.
Yeah.
We do have to do that.
Kind of why we got the warehouse.
We might as well stop and see the fairy godmother on the way out, though, right?
We can't see.
Or the fairy godfather, sorry.
The fairy
Yeah. Downstairs. We can talk to the homunculus.
Yeah.
Homunculus.
As long as we're on our way out, we should stop in and turn in the demon. Demon door, the portal.
Yeah. Listen, guys, do not make a deal with him.
No.
I know he's a cute little thing, and I know, like...
Why? You think he's buying stuff?
No.
He's buying stuff you didn't tell me?
He's always selling. That's for sure.
I don't want to buy. I sell. I don't buy.
Yeah, they're all about them. Get the fucking accent right.
Too many voices. 3 different voices trying to throw through my head. Damn it.
Well, no, that's not it.
Keanu Reeves.
All right. So like we should go find the fairy godfather, the little monkey, whatever thing, and get all that wrapped up because I got to go back to the store and get my beeswax.
I think they're probably still at the tavern. So let's go back to the tavern.
Oh, the like Grandma Rose and those guys.
What? No.
Yeah, because remember I was gonna buy some beeswax.
No, but no. I mean, the Godfather is at the tavern.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of 2 different things. Sorry, I'm a little preoccupied.
That's at.
Yeah.
All right, we can go back to the tavern. I want one of those spicy beers.
I can make any beer spicy.
You can.
Yes. Probably. Yeah, that seems like something I could do.
Spicy mayonnaise.
Because I don't think Ren knew you did that to him last time.
No.
might be suspicious now.
So you guys just came out of the sewers, right?
Yeah.
Did you wanna like clean up and rest before you do anything else? Do you want to go head on over to the
A shower
tavern?
would be cool.
Yeah.
You're pretty slimy and smell a little bit like hellfire.
I'm always down for a nap.
Especially Pilsner, because, well, you were in the abyss for a minute.
You look like hammered shit.
All right, so you still got the house for a few more days. You've got a couple of places in town you could go first, like the three-legged snake had a room that you were welcome to, according to Lefty, who was the tavern keeper there.
That was a fun place, sir.
I'm down. I'm just gonna go in through the second floor this time and just buy the room. Tell me which one. I'll go through the window. I don't.
Just walk in through the door and see if we see anybody that we beat up.
So you're heading to the three-legged snake?
Yeah.
What's everyone's passive perception?
12.
13.
Show up.
13.
Okay, so high enough for all of you to notice. It's quiet in town tonight. I mean, you see people on the streets, but everyone's kind of shoulders hunched, look like they're trying not to draw attention to themselves. There's just sort of a tension in the air.
Just kind of purposely low profile.
So, guys, I've been thinking about taking that giant thing that the pot with all the food, and taking it back to the warehouse and starting a soup kitchen, and then we can invite the people to come play music.
Same thing.
Yeah, and then we could donate it because it never runs out. Is it quiet around here, or is it just me?
Yeah.
What did you say about the donations, though? Because I was on board, and then you said
No,
donate.
seriously.
What is that?
Look around. Everybody's acting weird.
Everybody's always acting weird.
I don't even see Sam or Flanders out here playing music like usual.
Yeah, that is odd.
weird.
Speaking of people who want
good,
donated
maybe-
soup.
Even as you draw close to the three-legged snake, you realize it's even the atmosphere there seems a little subdued. Like the music is
Inside?
playing, but yeah, from outside you can hear the music, but it's just seems a lot less rowdy. The
Time of day
music's
is it?
quieter. Getting on towards evening.
The place should be kicking by now.
Yeah, I don't hear any Legos breaking.
This is much better. I don't know why we're complaining. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Or
You're just
whatever.
old.
Hey, not just. I earned that. You should listen to me.
All right. Well, you can go in first then.
And you get in.
I stand up to my full 4'6" with the boosts. And I walk in proudly. I flap my cape. It's a tarp tied around my neck, really, but
You walk in, tarp cape flapping. A couple of people look up and just go back to whatever they were looking at before. I don't know. There's
Like they never ever seen an elegant goblin before,
elegant goblin with a tarp cape.
He's got high heels and a tarp cape.
I strike the Captain Morgan pose.
It's walking with a cane, but it's just a pipe.
Get me your finest warm milk.
And make it spicy.
Don't make it so.
Lefty looks up and just sort of grunts at you. Good to see you again, too. We ain't got no milk, though.
What's up, bro?
You got the same swill on tap as last time if you want any of that.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Set us up.
And he pours a round of, what do you have? Swamp Ass Stout?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, the IPA.
IPA, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Half Shell Pirate Brewing beer.
so looking around the bar, and you said it was kind of subdued, but are the normals, the regulars there?
You recognize a few faces, and there's... The last time you were here, it was hopping. There was probably 50 or 60 people in there and everything. Now there's maybe a dozen and a half, and you recognize a few of the faces from your last visit, but and a couple of them look up and seem to recognize you too. All three, I give you nods here and there, but they don't.
The guy with a dart in his face.
Sorry
It's
about
got
that,
like
bro.
band-aids and an X over where the
Stitches.
boo-boo was.
One of them flinches when they see Ren.
Yeah, that guy leaves. Oh God. Oh, sorry, sir.
Backs around the edges of the room.
Buys you a drink and then just gets out the door.
Yeah, everyone just seems a little tense, like they're all waiting for trouble instead of trying to start it.
So, what's the guy's name? Lefty?
Lefty.
Hey, Lefty. How come everybody's so tense tonight, you know?
It's the Inquisition.
The what? Who?
You seen these schmucks walking around town? Got a rabbit in a hat on their cloaks or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
wait. Yeah.
Yeah, they're inquisitors from the school, down at Carcosa. They're looking for warlocks, they say, but yeah.
Why would they want to do that? I mean, what's wrong with warlocks?
Folks around here, we don't really care about warlocks. You want to do what you want to do on your time, as long as it don't affect us. That's just fine.
That just seems, pretty ignorant as far as I'm concerned, you know?
And now these guys at the schools, I don't know, they got some kind of grudge against warlocks. They never, we see them from That school, we see them from the other schools. Evocation was here a couple of months ago. They're out looking for warlocks. They don't like them. Not to mention looking for people with, magical ability they can recruit, but...
I hope they don't come looking for me. I don't. I've seen some weird shit, but I can't control it.
Just then, the door flies open, smacks against the wall like someone kicked it.
Elmer?
My shoes are off. It wasn't me.
So the door slams open, and the Inquisitor walks in, and the three guys with him. And the Inquisitor walks straight up to the first person he sees, who happens to be the guy with the dart in his face from last time. And he's looking a little, unnerved by them singling him out or whatever. And the Inquisitor sits down and just asks him, "So, are you a warlock?" And the guy's like, "What?" Huh? He's like terrified, and starts to scoot his chair back, and one of the other guys just holds him there, and then they start grilling him like, "Tell us where the warlocks are. We know there's warlocks in this town. We know there's a cabal. We know we're gonna find them." Making threats and stuff. Just generally grilling this dude.
Lefty, beer, please. Wide mouth mug. Really big mug.
I've already downed my swill, and I'm feeling on top of the world. So I'm gonna elbow Pilsner and try and be like, "Watch this. This is gonna be hilarious." Prestidigitation and try and make the dude who's grilling the other guy, the Inquisitor, I'm gonna make him soil himself. I'm gonna soil his pants.
I bet they're gonna blame it on the warlocks.
You see what they did? Oh my god, them fucking warlocks.
So he continues harassing this poor dude for a second, and then his face, he just freezes, and his face slowly turns red. And he leaps up from the chair and says, "Who dares?" And turns around, "Who dares?" And
Bro!
he pulls out a dagger and is waving it, and his lackeys there pull their swords.
Dude, if you're gonna take care of that with a dagger, I want to be careful.
Ren doesn't even look up from the bar. Face is staring directly at the mug. All this stuff happening behind him. He's just like, nope.
I'm cackling.
Elmer's
having a great time.
And I'm back to the bar, leaned up, comfortable, elbow on the bar, and just slugging away on that brew.
Now, I had like a speaking stone or something to radio,
the
right?
stone.
So what I want to do is pull the speaking stone out of my pocket and act like I'm leaning over my mug and actually talk into it and just whisper into it and be like,
Hello, is this thing on?
There is no response.
Alright, to anyone who's listening, the Inquisitors are at the three-legged snake and they're looking for other people. And you may want to leave if you can. Over and out. Bye.
So meantime, the Inquisitor is slowly doing a walk around the room, and he's, mean mugging everyone. And most of the regulars, the townies, all kind of just look away and find their beer really interesting or whatever. He gets over by you guys, and
I'm just chuckling when he gets near me. I do the good old pulling it up over the nose with the shirt and tunic and tarp, just
tunic and tarp.
leaning back and
Pilsner's just been eyeballing him the whole way, the whole time. They're mean mugging everybody in the bar, and he's just kind of like watching them do it and just not being shy about it.
He comes over and he kicks the bottom of your stool, the leg, and shifts your stool just like an inch or two and says, "So, you consort with dark powers?"
You have, apparently. What'd you have the stew last night?
I was gonna say it's not mighty bright in your pants right now, I'll tell you that.
Oh, look, a goblin, how amusing.
I thought that was pretty funny,
goblin?
What's that?
What about you, goblin?
What about me?
So
The sense of magic about you.
as he approaches
I have a lot of senses about
Elmer,
me.
Pilsner kind of comes off the bar and intercedes and just gets right in his face. It's like, look, bro, you ain't got to come in here and be an all Brody like that. Look around. Your kind, not welcome here. Why don't you get stepping?
Who would be dumb enough to stop us from coming here?
So while he's doing that, I'll start taking mood off my back and not raising it, but I'll just let it slide down the haft in my hand to hit the ground very loudly. I said, get stepping.
Sort of twisted smile spreads across his face as he takes a step back and says, "Gentlemen, I think we found someone of note, someone interesting." And then he rolls initiative.
Ooh-wee, sacrilege, Sheriff. These gumbo yaya down here in the bayou, c'est très magnifique. We gonna take a quick break to grab us some pralines and maybe dress us up a muffalata. Whew, and a lot of it is. Woo! Y'all hold on tight. We gonna be right back after this. You see, Sheriff? I told you we'd be right back. Time to get back to the amusement. Laissez les bons temps rouler. Let them good times roll.
We didn't rest, did we?
Nope.
I still got a level 4 spell and some sorcery points left, don't worry.
Damn that swamp ass stout.
Well, that makes Ren up first, as you notice this guy. He's clearly here for a fight.
Okay. I am going to keep my face down toward my beer. And I am going to whisper Enchantress into my beer. And hex that guy next to me. And I think I'm gonna do strength is what I'm gonna hex on him. Seeing that he's like fronting up, squaring up with Pilsner, right?
Yes.
Like, yeah, so if he's like squaring up and trying to act buff and macho, I'm going after strength to reduce that. So
Wimpy.
yep. Hex with strength.
All right.
But I don't turn around. I am still not facing them.
There's no save for that, right?
Nope.
Cool. Pilsner,
Okay.
you're up next.
All right, and he's obviously squaring up to go toe to toe.
Yep.
All right. Well, with my first attack, I'm going to quickly just raise Mood straight up from the floor with the flat of the blade right into his kneecaps.
So making non-lethal.
Yeah, non-lethal. He hasn't really pissed me off that bad yet. He's just acting like a dick. Okay, so that's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And that's 14 damage.
All right.
And I get a second attack.
All right.
So after I smack him in the knees, that's a 22 to hit.
That also hits.
So when the blade comes up, smacks him with the flat of the blade on the knees, and then while still holding the haft of the blade, or the haft of the handle, I'll just shove it forward into his stomach, the blunt end of it.
It's 2 non-lethal attacks. What was the damage on that second one?
Second one was 16. Oh, sorry, dude. I bet that stings, huh?
Yeah, he's kind of doubled over a little bit, but then he stands back up and casts a spell.
He's a warlock.
I need. Where's the? Constitution saves from all 3 of you.
Oh, all 3 of us.
What? You mean the save I got a +7 on? No, watch me fail it. 17.
Oh. 20.
I'm using my inspiration.
I get +3.
Hell yeah.
I'm also very
No,
fit.
inspiration is worse. So, even if I use my packed stuff, it would. I mean, the most I could get is an 11 out of it. So, I assume that's not going to do anything.
Nope.
And I'm out of inspiration.
Nothing there on a bonus action to help you out with.
Some poor guy drinking a beer at the bar by himself.
Yeah, he didn't even do anything.
I'm collateral damage.
Yeah, you are. Speaking of poor guys, so when Pilsner and this guy started squaring up, kind of the rest of the bar sort of moved out of the way.
Just chairs and tables scattering all over the place.
Yeah, you hear a lot of chairs scooting back and people getting up and just heading to the walls. Now, they didn't leave. They want to see, but... So, Ren takes 11 damage. Pilsner and Elmer take 5 thunder damage as he casts Thunder Step. And there is a just super loud crack of thunder as he disappears and reappears on the other side of the room.
I have resistance to that, sir.
You have resistance to it?
I'm resistant to thunder.
All right, so
Yes,
2
you are.
damage to you.
Yes, you are.
I'm the Thunder Goblin.
That should
And that's
should be your name.
his turn. Elmer, you're up.
I am going to cast Slow. There are 4 of them, right?
Yes.
So all 4 of them.
All right. And that does...
Wisdom 14.
So one of the schmucks saves and the Inquisitor saves.
The other 2 have -2 to AC and Dex throws. Can't use reactions, and it can only either use an action or a bonus action, not both. Can't make more than 1 attack during its turn, regardless of abilities. And if it attempts to cast a spell, it has to roll a d20. On 11 or higher, it goes off. Otherwise, it takes 2 turns.
Okay.
Wow.
And I'm going to sneeze while I'm at it. I'm just out towards away from the crowd of inquisitors.
So you're right up at the bar. They're pretty much straight between you and the door. So I guess you could do like a lateral.
Yeah, lateral off to the side.
There's swivelly stools. You just turn sideways and sneeze, tip the stool over, and shoot across Ren's lap.
Yes.
I assume you were sitting in the middle.
I take his beer on the way.
Oh no.
Just hear the tarp flapping through the air.
He's left with just the handle somehow.
All right. So it is those schmucks' turns now. Ren, you're still sitting down, huh?
Yep. I did not engage. I didn't even look up.
Pilsner's standing up, and the Inquisitor left, so I'm going to need a save from Pilsner.
What can I say?
I believe dexterity. I got to pull up grease. Because one of them was going to conjure grease under you. Yep, dexterity saving throw.
Really? 9.
All right. You fall prone. It's like you stepped on a banana peel in a cartoon. That slide whistle slip noise.
Yeah, I got all this.
Yeah. Pilsner goes down. The guy then runs forward and attacks you with his short sword. What's your armor class?
16.
16. He hits. Luckily, it's just a short sword, and he does 4 damage. Ren, you still haven't done anything overtly hostile that they've seen, so...
Nope. In fact, I didn't even do damage with what I have done.
Yeah. They're just going to ignore you for now. Another one's going to come up and attack Pilsner, who is
They also
prone.
have to deal with the grease if they go melee range.
He cast it so that they could get up to you without getting in it, so that it was under you, but not beyond you.
Clever.
I was going to say their speed is only 50.
You know, how a player would do.
2 of them.
Yeah.
That's going to hit also for another 5 damage. And then the last one's going to attack Elmer. Elmer, what's your armor class?
Is he within 15 feet of me? Or what? Is this the one that's not slowed?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that my armor class is 13.
13. That is a 14 to hit, so that's 7 damage.
All right, and then you'll need a Concentration check. Alright, I made my concentration.
All right. And that is... yeah, that's their turns. Nico, it's back to Ren.
Ren is going to stay seating and not turn toward them, but he's still holding the handle in his hand of his now missing beer mug. And he is going to still not join the battle, but he is going to say Iron Man and cast Armor of Agathis. And so armor, a protective magical force, surrounds me, manifesting as frost armor, and it covers me and my gear and gives me 20 temporary hit points, which I need really bad.
Yeah.
And anyone that attacks me with a melee attack while I have these hit points takes 5 cold damage automatically.
Nice.
So, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And yeah, so Iron Man suit comes up over Ren. And I've only cast one spell so far that they've seen. So,
But that is a spell that only warlocks can cast.
oh, well, that's good to know.
And I think they'd know it.
Potentially, yeah.
If they spot it.
Oh, they definitely spotted.
Oh.
I said Iron Man. This is an armor that like comes up over me. It's not hidden.
Yeah.
It's like the briefcase suit.
Yep. Oh,
Okay.
and is there anybody within range of that? The guy that I cursed with. Is there anybody like next to him?
No, he zipped across the room.
Okay. Well, he takes 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
Yep. Psychic damage.
Wow.
Because I can do that.
He cries out and grabs his head and looks like almost drops to a knee. Pilsner, it's back to your turn. You were prone in the grease, and there are a couple of dudes right there.
Okay, now with being prone in the grease, do I have to use my move to stand up and make another save before I can do an attack, or
Yes, you'd have to make the dex
can
save.
I just like use the grease to my advantage, kick off the bar, and go sliding across the floor with mood?
This is either madness or brilliance. It's remarkable how often those two traits coincide.
You'd have to make a dex check to do that, I think. So.
Worth it. Okay. Well, he is still prone and spinning wildly amongst the tables and chairs, but it really, really pisses him off. God damn it! That's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, now, those two guys are still right next to you, so I'll let you make an attack on them, but it'd be at disadvantage because you're prone and spinning.
But as a bonus action, I was going to rage. Will that kick in before?
Yep.
Okay. So the rage kicks in. I gotta run the surge on that. It's a D8, and I believe you've got a D8 also, right? I'm not sure how many of those we got left. Oh, so I rolled a 1 on the wild surge. Oh God. Shadowy tendrils lash around me. Each creature of my choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take a D12 necrotic damage, and I also gain a D12 temporary hit points. Thank you.
Seems warlocky.
I know.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Each creature or creatures you could choose?
Each creature I can... Okay, hold on. 4 temporary hit points. Let me pull this back up here. Creatures of my choice that I can see.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah. So any of these boogers that I can see within 30 feet of me, which is pretty much everybody since I'm spinning around in circles, I see all things.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say you can see all of them. They need to save or they just take damage?
Con save
Con.
or take the D12.
Also, I rolled the redneck hillbilly. Persona. So all 3 of the schmucks fail, and also the Inquisitor fails.
So how many D12s do you need?
4 of them.
Okay. Show up. Okay, that's a 3, a 6, a 6, and a 9.
All right.
as the crazy black tentacles just slap the dog face out.
They are all quite surprised and disgusted by the tentacles.
All right, yeah, that's what you get.
They look absolutely horrified. It is the Inquisitor's turn now, and he... Oof.
Are you Squidbilly?
Squidbilly. Well, after that, just so I am Squidbilly.
It looks like there's 2 warlocks here, maybe 3.
I didn't do anything.
Well, hit them so hard, so fast, I didn't think they were fucking
You
surrounded.
sneezed so far, you flew back.
That is just a thing that goblins are born with that you don't know about.
Lightning sneeze, goblins.
That's right. We come from the mountains to the north.
As he casts a spell,
Keeps casting these damn spells. He's a warlock.
well, he does summon something out of 4 little flaming spots on the floorboards.
Oh, I didn't attack.
Why am I rolling dice?
You said I had the 2 opportunity attacks, yeah? Spinning through the room?
Against the 2 that were in front.
Yeah.
Those 2 have -2 to AC, though, right?
Yes.
They do have -2 AC.
Oh,
but
shit,
you have
that's a
disadvantage.
crit.
Oh, yeah.
But you have disadvantage.
Oh, I do? Okay. Second roll was an 18.
So a hit.
Yeah. So that's going to be... Come on, dude. +2 for strength, so 10 on that first strike. And disadvantage on the second attack. That's a 22 there. And that's a 10. So it looks like 10.
10's a miss.
Yeah.
But 10 damage to the first one anyway.
So the second one just kind of goes wild and clips off the legs of a table and smashes it against the floor.
Yeah, you catch a little bit from the first attack and throws off your spin and
Yep.
timer bad. But
Look
then,
at me, I'm a whirling tornado.
But then the Inquisitor casts a spell and 4 little, just looks like little volcanoes sort of erupt in the middle of the floor. And then turn inside out into these little humanoid figures that then jump up and run around maniacally.
He's a warlock.
Supposed to roll their initiative separate also. He is not, in fact, but
I'm going to keep calling him a warlock.
Arcana or nature checks can tell you what these are.
Either one's a +1. 10.
10?
I can't figure this out. I'm spinning around. I'm kind of dizzy.
10's enough to have heard of these little elementals called magmen. They're just little magma elemental beings that are mischievous and just love burning stuff. He seems to have summoned 4 of them. And it's Elmer's turn.
I hate that. I'm gonna catapult nearby table.
Lego table.
Yeah.
So it can be up to, I think, 10 pounds. So yeah, is there something that's about 10 pounds?
Well, there's the table I just smashed the shit out of.
There you go. I'll
you
take half of that.
Grab a chunk of table leg or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just
Barstool.
I will hoof that at the guy who just summoned the actual Inquisitor.
Alright, is attack roll or save?
It is dexterity saving throw 14.
Ooh, 13.
Alright. 25.
25 damage?
That's 48.
Alright. Yeah, you take him out.
Oh, hell yeah.
It smacks him right in the head and twists it around, and he just drops.
And I will again sneeze. I'm trying to picture this in my head. Is there a way that I can sneeze now that this guy's got me cornered on the wall? The other 2 are right next to the oil. Is there a way I can sneeze back towards the door?
You could sneeze further towards the guy you just killed, and it would be away from the other 3 guys. He sort of teleported across the room away from the door after the fight started.
Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll sneeze that way, and then I will take my movement action to just hide behind something or like duck for cover?
All right.
You can use a movement for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's those last 3 dudes' turns, and Pilsner's still prone.
Yeah.
So 2 of them are going to beat on you. I mean, one of them might beat on you. Okay, one of them's going to beat on you. The first one missed.
You missed me, fucker.
One of them hits you again for 4 damage.
2. Raging.
Oh, raging, yeah. So resist it the best you can.
Did.
The third one...
My granny hits harder than that. Come on, fucker.
Yeah. The third one's going to cast Ice Knife at Elmer.
No.
But I can't remember if that's save or attack or an attack roll. Make a ranged spell attack. So what's your armor class? 13? 14?
Yeah.
13. That's a 13.
14 with the tarp cape.
It's a it's a +1 tarp cape.
Just go with it, fucker. I'm trying to help you out here.
Go to get it enchanted. It's like, I need this enchanted.
It's a
please.
tarp of protection.
Like,
All right. So you take 7 piercing damage as this shard of ice hits you, and then I need a dexterity saving throw as the shard of ice explodes.
13.
You take another 5 from that. 5 cold damage.
I hate that.
And then...
I think that's the first damage you take in a whole...
I'm taking 21 damage this fight.
Jesus.
Oh, you're playing around mud wrestling a pig or whatever the fuck it is you guys do.
I still haven't engaged.
And then...
He's just in armor sitting down.
Kind of getting the hang of this grease thing.
Look what I can do.
Might
Then
have to
the
incorporate
Magman's
this with the
back.
nope rope.
Oh yeah, Magmans.
Because the guy who summoned him is dead, but now they're there.
Free range.
Is the oil flammable?
Uncontrolled.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
Yeah, the grease is flammable.
Damn it.
Uh-oh. How used
up,
to
Elmer.
it are you?
So,
I get his loot.
Ren, things get real hot behind you as one of the Magmen runs across that grease and goes for Pilsner. The grease bursts into flame. I'm going to need a dex save from Ren.
With his ice, his ice armor just melts.
Fucks me.
Does that give you like fire resistance or anything, that armor?
I don't know. I was sitting on the chair, but
Minding my own business.
I know.
You were, but now there's fire under the chair.
Nope. It doesn't say anything about.
Well, shit, we're all going to end up incinerated.
So if I take damage, I've got to make a Constitution roll too, right? Or a concentration roll.
Oh, no, you don't have to because the guy that was hexed is dead, so you're not concentrating on it currently.
You just move it to whoever then.
Yeah, once you put it on someone else again, then you'll have to concentrate on it again, but in between, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
But that's 5 fire damage. And Pilsner, that's another hit from the Magman. Why did I close that page?
Doesn't it do 5 damage back to the grease?
Yeah. Actually, the grease does take cold damage in return to help put the fire out.
I like to imagine there's just one spot in your armor just melted through.
Pilsner, that's going to be 10 fire damage.
Oh, good God.
As he just comes up and just slaps you on the back as it runs by.
Ouch! Somebody get this little fucker off me. It's hot.
The other 3, one of them runs straight for you, Elmer. A hit
Does he happen to run past me?
for 9 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. But you're
Opportunity?
prone, so no opportunity.
No opportunity.
The other 2 just run and just start grabbing tables and chairs and lighting stuff on fire. They just seem to be
They're
having a
engaged
fun
in the
time
crowd, just watching.
burning stuff. Also, though,
Look out over
I'm gonna
there.
use my inspiration to reroll my concentration check. Just
both of you are now on fire as well.
God damn it.
Until a creature takes an action to douse the fire, the target takes 1d6 fire damage at the end of each of its turns.
Both of them.
Both of them. Okay. Not you. You just got to move out of the burning grease.
Yeah. Well, I have to keep attacking, otherwise I.
you said I have to do what to get it off me?
Use an action.
Use an action.
If you take damage, you still keep your rage, don't you?
I'm pretty sure yes.
I'm pretty sure yes. I'd say you could put yourself out and still be enraged. I'll rule it that way, whether its rules is written or not. That's their turns. You guys are now in.
Are there any of the inquisitors not in fire? Like,
Yeah, I forgot to roll their damage too. Thank you. No, they are also in the fire.
all three of them?
All three of them, yeah. And all three of them are going to take damage. Just roll a lot of ones for these guys' damage. Okay. All three of them take damage as well, but they are not lit on fire. They were in the fire, in the grease. We're close enough to it. With that, it's back to Ren's turn, though.
Was the fire Constitution save for that? Or was it Dexterity? I know it was Dexterity for the grease.
It was a Dex for the fire as well.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna... I guess. I am going to... I couldn't, like, teleport to any of them behind them, right? They're all, like, in the grease, right? Or can I get behind one?
Yeah, you can get behind them. They're not... So they're, like, right at the edge of the grease.
Perfect.
They took some damage, but yeah.
I'm going to move my Hex to 1.
Okay.
And then I'm going to immediately teleport behind them as a bonus action because Relentless Hex lets me do that.
Nice.
With my Hex thing.
Nice.
And then I'm going to stab him with my dagger. Which my first... God damn it. My first one is a 13. And my second one is a 20.
Both hit.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Nice.
All right. So for my first one, it is 10 points of damage.
Damn.
All right, that's enough to take that guy out.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, then I don't need to roll the second one. So, yeah. So I just move my Hex to him, teleport behind him, and just stab him right in the back with my dagger.
Yeah, and he doesn't even see it coming. He's completely wide open. You take him out.
Hey, look at that. Death by
Slumps.
Warlock.
I push him forward into the grease fire.
Push him into the...
Pilsner. Grease at him.
Pilsner is still prone and on fire.
Yeah, I got to stand up.
That's a dex save, right?
Not anymore. The grease is burned off.
Oh, great. Okay, well, stand up, and who's left?
2 of the schmucks and 4 magmen. One of the ones that was attacking you is just slumped over with.
Okay.
With
and
Ren's
the leftover one within melee range.
One's right within melee range. One of them, yeah, you could reach him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start baseball swinging at him.
Alrighty.
It's an 11 on the first one.
The 2 that were attacking you were the ones that he slowed.
Oh,
So if you're attacking that one, 11's a hit.
So
The
is
other
it-
one that was attacking...
was that an advantage on the attack or?
no, but they have -2 armor.
Minus 2 armor class.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got a 10 on the second one, so I don't think that'll do it.
No, 10's a miss.
17 damage.
17 damage is enough.
Yeah.
Exactly enough. Yeah, you split him just shoulder to hip with your big old axe. The Inquisitor's down.
Damn it, Axe body spray.
Sorry.
Elmer, it's your turn. There's 4 magmen and a guy who just shot you with an ice knife spell.
I am going to twin a spell.
Oh. Pilsner's on fire, though.
Yeah.
My bad. That's 5 fire damage. Elmer's on fire as well.
I am going to twin a spell of control flames. And me and Pilsner are no longer on fire.
Okay.
Just going to snuff the fire out. And as I'm doing it, just calm as can be, the fire's going to vanish, and I'm going to look at the guy in front of me who ice knifed me and go, I'll tell you one time to fucking leave. And try and intimidate him. That's it.
I mean, 2 of them are dead. I feel like you've got a chance at this. I mean, obviously the dice will roll.
I mean, a goblin in high heels with a tarp. That's intimidating as fuck.
Smoke billowing around him.
That's a 20.
Yeah,
Not a nat 20. It's 20 together, though.
All right. He's his short sword starts to come down a little bit, and you can tell he's like, ah, shit, I don't want to be here.
He's just
Yeah, actually, it's his turn now. So he is going to take the withdraw action and run for the door.
I'll let him.
If he goes by me, I'm gonna take a swing at him.
He is withdrawing, so you don't get the opportunity attack. But he doesn't get to make attack either. So he gets to the door, but not out it. And then the Magman... One of them's going to attack Elmer. That's a miss as you step out of the way. They're like toddler size little things, and they just kind of swing at you. Yeah, you dive out of the way. Ren, what's your armor class? The other one comes running towards you.
Nope, it doesn't go up. So it is 13.
Well, you only had a 12 to hit anyway, so he misses you as well.
Oh, that's more lucky for him, actually.
The other two are continuing to light furniture on fire. So now there's two, we'll say 2 tables and 2 chairs, just in flames. The rest of the patrons, I guess, have made their way out windows, back door, that kind of stuff by now.
It's breakaway glass, right?
Yeah. It's just that special effects sugar glass. You know?
Yeah.
And it is back to Ren's turn.
All right, so I'm going to do the same thing, but to the guy who's trying to run away, because Ren has had enough. Ren is going to move Hex, teleport right behind him, and stab him.
All right.
That first one is not a hit, but the second one is. It's a 21. First one was a 10 to hit. The second one was a 21.
Indeed, that is a hit. He has 7 hit points left.
So that is 4 plus 3.
Did you get exactly 7?
Yeah. Dun,
all right.
dun, dun.
Yeah, you jump behind him and just right in the back of his neck, right where it meets his skull.
I'm like, there's no room for hate here.
And then I slash his throat.
He drops. All right, now there's 4 Magmen running around, though.
They're hating on warlocks. I ain't having that.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
And Pilsner, it's your turn. You're still on fire.
I'm not.
No, they're both out.
Oh, that's right. You're out.
Yeah.
You're both out.
It's a good thing, too, because I'm down to 17 hit points.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
You get the strong feeling that attacking these things with a melee weapon is probably going to burn you.
Yeah.
They've got that much of a aura of heat coming off them.
Right. I was just thinking if I could drop my rage and then enter a new rage and fire off the wild magic again.
I mean, you can use your action as a bonus action. So you could do that, I suppose.
Yeah, it'd give me a level of exhaustion, I think, probably, but...
Yeah, I'd say.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to end that and then start it again.
All right. Get that new wild magic roll.
A bolt of light shoots from my chest. Another creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet of me must succeed on a con save or take d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of my next turn. And until my rage ends, I can use this effect again on each of my turns as a bonus action.
Wow.
So I just pulled off an Iron Man trick.
You sure did.
Shooting a fucking unibeam.
Just unibeam to Magman. It failed to save.
I yell, same, from the other side of the room. I'm also Iron Man.
Yep. See, that's a d6 radiant and blinded.
Oh, yeah, what's your voice?
Should I roll on the voice again? Actually, was prepared. I rolled a 4. I got the Germanish persona.
So he shoots off the Iron Man bolt, dealing 5 damage, and is blinded. Yeah, so that is what you get when you mess with us, yeah.
Das ist what happens when you soil my Lederhosen.
And look, now you're just standing there just all blind and you can't see.
I regret nothing as she was funny.
All right. Elmer, you're up now.
I'm gonna give myself a 2nd level Dragon's Breath and make it ice.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and line up my cone to hit as many of them as I can. If I have to like angle it, however, I've got one right in front of me, right?
You managed to get 3 of them.
Okay. I'll do that. And then It is dexterity 14 saving throw. And you take...
That's a 2, a 6, and a 2.
Okay, those don't make it.
Wow.
It's 15 cold damage.
They are all dead. Wow. All 3 of them just solidify and fall over and shatter.
Nice.
I forgot to make a wish.
Oh, the little magmen that fall down and go crunch.
That last one's gonna take its turn.
Oh, he's blind. He doesn't know what he's doing.
And he comes running across the room straight at you, Elmer.
I bet you could trip him. He won't even see it.
And he smacks you with his little fiery top hands for 8 fire damage, and you are once again on fire.
Is that the blind one?
That is the blind one. Actually, let me re-roll that because he had disadvantage.
Come to Papa.
He still hits you.
How anticlimactic was that?
He wasn't even aiming for me. He's just blindly running around and I was in the way.
You are once again on fire.
He's just running from
Ren's ready to go again.
Yep, I will move my hex over to him, this time Constitution, and I will say Nightcrawler. And so I need a con save.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
That's a 9.
All right, so that is 10 damage, and Nightcrawlers just appear above him and start falling all over him, like actual Nightcrawlers this time. This is the only time Nightcrawlers just plop down all over him and all over.
Sizzle, smell.
Yeah, it sizzles and smells, and this one also solidifies, but much more slowly as the
It
Nightcrawler.
smells exactly like my grandma's house in here. Actually.
Some also land on Elmer.
I would love some cookies right now.
Oh, that is just wretched.
Turns out Goblin
How'd
houses
you know my
smell
grandma's
like
name?
burnt worms.
Yeah, she was Gretchen.
Reputation precedes her, apparently.
All right,
That is absolutely
so
horrid.
you guys have killed all of the enemies,
That was a tough fight.
but the bar's still on fire.
I'll start casting more Nightcrawlers over the fires.
I've got ice breath. I'll just blow it all out.
Oh yeah, you can use that a couple more times, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say you can use it. Put fire out with just one shot without. Yeah.
And then as
Ready.
a party trick, I pick up my beer and frost the glass with it.
You
Ooh,
pick up
this
Ren's
armor lasts for an hour. I'm wearing my Iron Man armor around.
Nice.
I'm walking all the way to commercials.
10 hit points. Lefty pops back up from where he had ducked behind the bar and also runs over and starts stamping out a fire or smacking it with his dish towel or whatever.
I'm gonna look at the guy in the doorway. Go. Told him he should have ran.
He tried.
Not fast enough.
That should be a lesson for you all. Do not pick on my friends, and especially do not pick on warlocks. There is no room for hate in this world.
So Lefty looks around after all the fires are out. It's still kind of smoky in there, and you guys are the only ones left in there. All the rest of the customers are gone.
All right.
He looks around though, and he looks a little shell-shocked. Oh, you guys shouldn't have done that. I don't think you should have done that. Listen, oh man.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.